Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star, and today I am here with a prophetic dream, y'all. In this dream, okay, I was on a date with a guy, and for whatever weird reason, he had his friends with him on this date. I was absolutely uncomfortable, and I just felt like I kept wondering to myself, why are his friends here? But anyways, he goes to see another girl while we're on a date. And I'm also going to mention that the guy that was in my dream is he was supposed to be like some kind of star, like a movie star, actor or something like that. But he wasn't in the peak, like he wasn't famous, but he was very well known. And yeah, that was what was going on. He had some kind of fame to him. So I'm not sure if these friends were more so his entourage, like his bodyguards and management, or what. But they followed him everywhere. They went with him. And I was just like, okay. Which actually, I'm going to get into that after I finish the dream. Okay, so he goes to see another girl while he's with me. And I think this kind of, it made me a little frustrated and irritated. And I was like, the audacity of this, the audacity. You go and see somebody else while I'm with you? For real? Like, for real, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. Anywho, y'all. So, yeah, he goes to see another girl while I am with him. We end up going to all kind of strange, random places. Like, we went to a restaurant. We went to like a boutique. We just went to different random places. And when we get back to our starting point, his agent asked me for the footage that I had, which, okay, I'm gonna be real, I wasn't recording anything, so I was kind of confused about that. But he asked for my footage and says it's the best. Like, my footage is supposed to be superb to everybody else's, and they would share it on his social media. But and the dream ends there. But like I said, I wasn't recording anything, so that was confusing to me. And yeah, let's get into the scripture. The scripture comes from Joshua 17:1-6. This was the allotment for the tribe of Manasseh as Joseph's firstborn, that is, for Machir, Manasseh's firstborn. Machir was the ancestor of the Gileadites, who had received Gilead and Bashan because the Machirites were great soldiers. So this allotment was for the rest of the people of Manasseh, the clans of Abiezer, Halek, Azriel, Shechem, Hefer, and Shemitah. These are the other male descendants of Manasseh, son of Joseph, by their clans. Now Zephohad, son of Hefer, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons but only daughters, whose names were Mahlah, Noah, Haglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They went to Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the leaders, and said, "The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our relatives." So Joshua gave them an inheritance along with the brothers of their father according to the Lord's command. Manasseh's share consisted of 10 tracts of land besides Gilead and Bashan east of the Jordan, because the daughters of the tribe of Manasseh received an inheritance among the sons. The land of Gilead belonged to the rest of the descendants of Manasseh. Okay, y'all. So I'm feeling from this dream and from this message that for someone, whomever this guy is, like, this person is Lord have mercy, I'm sorry, okay, but this person is the person that you are meant to be with, and there is some kind of inheritance that you two have together, okay? So this is a situation where your future I don't want to say your future depends on your kingdom spouse, because there are situations where a kingdom spouse or someone that was supposed to be a kingdom spouse uses their free will to do something else, and they end up missing out on that. But from my understanding, it is the person who decides to forfeit it is the one that loses out. But this is a situation where you and this person are supposed to create something together. And that's just how, in the dream, even though I had filmed nothing, I never pulled out a camera, I never pulled out my phone. I was really just like, this is wasting my time. I'm irritated, I'm frustrated, and I want to go home, okay? That's how I felt in the dream. I was like, bro, this is wasting my time. But for somebody, regardless to how you feel throughout this relationship, or regardless to how frustrating it may seem, or what other things may be going around, maybe this person is, like this. They have women that are interested in them, regardless if they are truly interested in them or if they are just fans, or what it is, what you have it. No matter what random places this person goes to, no matter how far this person may travel away from you, you too still have a promise together. Like, they are, like, it's almost like this relationship is an inheritance. Like, it's meant for you. I'm also being reminded of, I remember God telling me one time that for someone had looked into this. Like, in this message, God was saying that there is a calling on someone's life, and their calling involves their kingdom spouse. And someone had looked into it, regardless of what kind of divination they used. They looked into this person's future when they were young, and they started trying to work against it. And whomever this is for, you have experienced people trying to steal people from you. Like, you be in a relationship and you see your friends who would usually never do anything like this, just deliberately trying to mess around with people you were in a relationship with, constantly trying to take men from you, constantly trying to ruin your relationship, ruin your reputation, going out of their way to try to destroy any relationship that you have had. And this is because they have peeked into your future, and they know that you have an inheritance with this person. But what God put together, nobody can tear apart. And that is even a part of the dream. Like I said, while I was there with him, I was in the car. He went to go see another woman. He didn't stay there with her. He didn't go inside with her. He literally went to go and see her, and then he got back in the car with me. So for whoever this is for, they can't take him. They can try. They can put on whatever they want to. They can, at all the little tiny shorts, they can go all out. But they are not going to be able to take this man from you, because y'all inheritance is intertwined with each other. It's not intertwined. He's not going to be able to go and be with somebody else and they win. A lot of times when people peek into others' futures and they see things like this, they start trying to figure out some kind of way to take it. They can't take it. It don't matter what they do. They could never take it. That's just like when the ark of God was in another man's house. When King David decided to leave the ark in someone else's house, that person got blessings. But that person's blessings was not even close to the amount of blessings that David got. So the point of this is, yes, if that person, it may be better off than they think in their mind. They'll think that they're better off with this person. They'll think that they're stealing your blessings, but they will never be able to receive your blessings. It will never happen. It will never happen. And just as the end of the video, his agent said that my footage was literally the best and I was thinking, out of all these professionals around here, And all the people that were here, what do you mean my foot is just the best? There is no way that anybody is going to be able to stand in and steal this destiny from you. They can hang up the towel now. They could give up now. They can sit down in the corner somewhere. They would be better off seeking God for guidance on how they can obtain their destiny than trying to steal yours. They can't take it from you. They can't give it away. They can't give it away. Even in a sense, in the scripture it says that this is an allotment for the firstborn. Okay? Even if it's a situation where someone tries to give away what is rightfully yours to someone else, and that in their mind makes them believe they're giving away your blessing, that was never your blessing. Your blessing is not in something that can be given away. It's not something that can be acquired from anybody. This is a blessing from God. This is a blessing that God is going to bless this union. It's not coming from any outside forces. It doesn't matter what places this man visits. It doesn't matter what women throw themselves at this man. It doesn't matter what kind of stress and trials and tribulations. Like I said, I was irritated. I was like, I'm ready to go home. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his friends. I'm sick of being in his car. I want to go home. But guess what? I sat my butt right there in that car. And I feel like this message is for somebody. You are thinking in your mind that just because God told you you're going to have a kingdom spouse, that this person is going to be perfect, and he not. She not. Nobody is perfect. Nothing is going to be perfect. However, at the end of the dream, when he said that he would share my video, I was like, oh, wow, that would be good for both of us. And that's the whole point. Like, you two being together is good for you too. It's not that you have this blessing on you and you can go and be with somebody else because you don't like them that much, or you're not feeling it, or whatever it is, and you're going to receive the blessing on your own. And it's not that he can go and be with somebody else and receive the blessing. Anybody who forfeits this destiny is going to lose out. That's the point. This is a message. Anybody who walks away, the person that walks away is the person that loses out. So regardless if you're frustrated about the antics going on around you, I feel like I said, this is for somebody. Somebody already peeked into your future. Somebody already know what you're destined to receive, and they've been trying to jump in front of it. Like, they just been trying to take it from you, and they can't. In some cases, they not trying to take it from you because God is telling me some of these people, they know that any man that's interested in you is not going to be interested in them, or any woman that's interested in you is not going to want them. So they try to come up with rumors or lies, or they try to do anything that they can to try to keep you. They're trying to block your blessing. They can't block this. They can't block this. The only person that could get you out of this is you. You are the only one that can ruin this for yourself. And in some cases, God is telling me, just like I was alone in that car, I didn't have nobody around me. I didn't have no friends around me. I didn't have no management. I didn't have half of the things, the people that he had around him, I didn't have them around me. And God is saying that for somebody, you have been isolated for a reason, because these people keep trying to take your blessing from you. And you keep trying to run after the people that are deliberately trying to take your blessing from you. So God has separated you. So they will not be able to come off with no rumors. They will not be able to come off trying to dress all sexy and trying to attract anybody. They not going to be, it's nothing they can do to turn this man away from you. You are the only one. The only way you can ruin this is if you get out the car on your own. It has nothing to do with anybody else. And I'm here to tell you, before this happens, if you get out that car, you are forfeiting your destiny. It's nothing else. It's just you. And in reality, while I was irritated, I was annoyed by everything that he was doing. In reality, he wasn't really doing anything that bad. He didn't cheat. He just, I think this woman was a fan. And he stopped to go and see this fan. And it frustrated me because I was like, we're in the middle of a date. How he gonna go and hop out the car and go and talk to a fan? And then we went to a restaurant, so we were eating, we were fine, we went shopping. We really had a good time. Other than that, that was the part that really pissed me off. But that's the message, y'all. You cannot, the only way you can ruin this is if you ruin this. It is not something where somebody else is going to be able to come in and try to mess this up for you. Nobody can mess this up for you. And that's the message, y'all. Okay. This is a heads up. This is something that has not happened yet. Like I said, I was on a date. So this is something you haven't even met this person yet. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.